In this short video, I'll be teaching you how to make a sewing machine cover. Anytime your machine is not in use, it's important you have it covered to avoid lint or dust coming in. So the first step is to measure your sewing machine, whatever type of sewing machine you're using. It could be the big size or the tabletop size. Anyone, just take the necessary measurement. Like you see here, take the side measurement. If you're using centimeters or you're using inches, take it. Take the height and take the width, all the round measurement, meaning you're going to have to take like 4 measurements, one on each side, the one on one side, the other side, and all the 4 sides. After taking these measurements, you take your paper. If you want to use a paper to draft, it's fine, but you can draft directly on your fabric. Even if you're on a beginner 0 level, you can achieve this. Measure whatever you have. On mine, I had 18 by 24, so I measured it and I cut it out. I had 2 pieces of the long sides, which are the part that will cover the main front and the main back of the sewing machine. You cut it out and I cut that part into 2 to have that side intact. Always mark the wrong side or the right side if you're using a fabric that has 2 sides. Then I'm cutting here the other side, the other small sides of the sewing machine, which you have measured according to the width and the height of your sewing machine. Add an inch allowance if possible, or half inch, but I think an inch allowance is safer, so you have allowances to play with just in case. Cut this part into 2, making 4 pieces. Now you're going to have 5 pieces in all. You're going to have 2 for each side, 2 for each small side, and 2 for each big side. And this Ankara scrap, I'm going to use to make a handle. And here I'm cutting the upper part, the top cover, which is where the Ankara handle is going to be, the one that covers the machine directly. Cut it all out by measuring the size, the length, and the width as well. Cut it out, and then you start to sew. The sewing is quite simple. Join the 4 sides together and join the upper part onto either side you choose, either the upper part or the lower part. That's the part that covers it. So after you're done sewing, attach your handles. To join the upper part may be a bit tricky. Just use your dressmaker's pin. Some people use office pins to pin it before you sew that part, and there you go, and there you have it. This is a simple thing you should do because it is important. I mean, no matter the machine you're using, I believe you must always cover it. It is part of your sewing ethics. You must always cover your sewing machine, especially if you're using all these type of machines that has panels now. Cover them, avoid dust getting in, avoid them gathering lint, to avoid unnecessary faults. Give this a trial and drop a thumbs up for this video. Send me your shot and let me see what you've done.